We actually called White 100 Dentists. We got a guy who is a dentist who's going to do stand-up right now. Big hand for Egon, everybody.
Never mind, I already know that. I gotta say, this is the smallest house I've ever worked. It's the only house I've ever worked. And this getting old thing is fun. I gotta tell you, a funny thing happened to me on the way over here, and I can't remember. You listen to the radio, you listen to commercials, they're aimed at old guys. Are you urinating more frequently? Do you wake up to urinate? Not me, I sleep right through. And you've all seen the Cialis advertisements. You've got commercials with the bathtub here and the bathtub here. How are you going to sell this stuff? Does that make a little more sense? Put them both in the same tub. Someday a woman is going to invent an antidote for Cialis. They could put it in the bathwater. Now, we've got to get to this immigration problem very soon. They're just swarming over the border. They're messing up this place. Those geese are coming in, and they bring this stupid round bacon and hockey players. Tiger would have made a great hockey player. Why? He scores! And, well, of course, there are the Mexicans. Thank God for the Mexicans. Really, what would we do without the Mexicans? I mean, what's baseball without nachos? After all. And those accents, and the beautiful women, those beautiful women with that cute little accent. I go to a Hispanic grocery store near my house, often, and that pretty lady behind the counter says to me, "Did you find everything? You going to pay with cash? Did you have a nice day?" How did she know? I wasn't even wearing one. That's a yarmulke. Ask somebody. Ask a friend. I have a friend. Ask. Yarmulke starts with Y. Y is the chromosome that makes men men. We're men because of this Y chromosome. It's why we have mustache, beard, muscles, and we need to have role models to learn manhood. Now, my role models were all celibate. They were comic book heroes. They didn't have girlfriends. They had companions. We had Batman and Robin. We had Lone Ranger and I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember Red Ryder. You'll shoot your eye out. He had a little Indian companion whose name was Little Beaver. And I didn't make that up. But my hero was Tarzan. Tarzan of the Apes, the original swinger. Tarzan met Jane when he was 21 years old. Before that, he had no contact with human females. Celibate? Draw your own conclusions. If I can ever get this apart. Maybe. Anyway, if Superman and Lois Lane got together, which they probably did, and they had a kid, he'd be semi-Superman. He would be able to leap tall children in a single bound. He'd have partial X-ray vision that could see through clothing so he could get a job at the airport. And bullets wouldn't bounce off, they only go halfway in. Now, I wanted to be super, but I was too fat. I was too fat to fight. I was too fat to run. So I would get beat up twice a week by the same bully for 2 years. I can't tell you how relieved I was when her family moved away. But I do exercise. I do. I exercise. I go to the gym. I get that heart rate up so fast. And I do that for about an hour, and then I stop watching the women's aerobics. And I do my own thing. Ladies, you people who do Zumba and stuff like that, you look so ridiculous. You're jumping all around and parts are bouncing and you're sweating and the sweat is dripping down onto your gym clothes and down your white, creamy, or tan, brown thigh. And you guys, stop laughing, because you're up there too, and you're looking ridiculous, and you have to show your manhood, so you go into the locker room, you parade around naked, and you talk sports. How about those White Sox? How about those Cubs? Well, no, never mind that. Anyway, I was on the treadmill the other day, and this beautiful man gets on next to me. Abs of steel. Pecs like sirloin. He turns to me and he says, "Hi there." What could I do? I looked him in the eye and I said, "How about those Blackhawks?" But I got his cell phone. Thank you, you've been great fun.